Welcome back to the video. Today we're going to be talking about Hecat, the brand new limited character, aka Sigurd Scythe, aka Episode 5, is going to be coming, or World 5, is going to be coming into the game on December 18th. Now, this character, man, oh man, what a meta-changing RGB character, man. So, we're going to see a meta shift kind of crazy, right? Along the likes of, let's say, Lots and Renak, right? Lots, Renak, Balsarunka, those three characters really, and I mean really, changed up the meta quite a bit. We've gotten so many bangers of characters this year. Those I just mentioned. And now we have Hecat. Funny enough, another Earth unit very, very similar to Renak. Now let's talk about this character. Now a lot of people are saying she's overpowered. She stops a lot of stuff. She's not going to be fun. Honestly, the way it is, we need a character like this, right? Immortality, Revive, is annoying. We only have one character that can technically strip immortality, which was Veronica. We needed a tank Veronica, kind of tanky, and we finally got her, and honestly, she's just way better than Veronica. Now, funny enough, she is also going to be replacing the likes of Bright Witchesaria. And she also counters Bright Witchesaria because Bright Witchesaria cannot proc her immortality. So overall, this character already stops a lot, right? So let's look at the list of characters she does stop. Lots. Yes, Lady of the Scales is going to take a big old hit from this character, right? So the character in the front is literally just going to straight up die, which is going to be so fun to see. Next character, Selene. Selene is going to be in trouble. Especially since this character cannot crit. There's no world that Selene can kill this character unless Selene is faster than her, goes first, and has to focus down this character. But let's say there's a Balsarunka paired with this character. How are you ever going to go touch and get your hands on this Hecat, right? So it's a little bit spooky, right? Obviously, it does counter Bright Witchesaria. It counters Ruel. It counters Maid Chloe. Technically, this character also does counter Balsarunka, because this character also penetrates defense by 100% on all her attacks, her S3 and her S1. It is so crazy what this character can do. And, oh, bro, I love it. She's just so broken, right? But again, I will mention it again. She is a needed evil. We needed a character like this. It was bound to happen. And honestly, I'm glad it is a limited, well, not limited, but I'm glad it's an RGB character. But of course, you had to lock you behind a limited banner, which is going to suck for anybody coming in the future. Any new player watching this in the future, because this character can make your life so much easier just by owning her, right? And that's just her passive. Right, her passive is just, it's so good. And she stops so many characters in the game. And I love to see that, right? Now let's talk about her S3. Her S3, right? Obviously, she grants herself attack buff, right? When as a hero, she ignores damage share. So yet again, another stab to Lots. She does not care. She's ignoring damage share. So not only does she ignore the defense, penetration, right? Like, she penetrates the target defense by 100%. Not only does she do that, she ignores damage share. What do you do versus this character at that point, right? What can you do? She's a warrior as well. So, like, when you look at this character and you pair her with everything we've gotten thus far this year, she's easily one of the best characters ever released so far this year, right? Let's be honest, right? She is a hard counter to so many units right now in the meta. Things are going to be changing. Guild Wars is going to be changing. Arena, I don't know how about Arena. Honestly, I feel like Arena's not really going to change that much with her in play. Maybe Ruel and them may disappear from defense. But other than that, I don't think it's going to change that much, right? I don't really think I'm going to see that many. Actually, you know what? I'm lying to myself. Because she does stop a lot in terms of offenses. Never mind, I spoke too soon. This character's going to be insane for Arena as well. But she's literally just there to exist. Like Belian, right? or blind souls. She's just there to exist. But the funny part is, this character is absolutely insane, right? A very, very broken character if she can take a turn. So, this character is going to change everything, which is a good thing in my opinion, because honestly, I'm going to keep it real. The most fun I've ever had is when a character or characters shift the meta so much. AKA, if you go back and look at Renak and Boss Arunka releasing at that time period into Lots, well, Lots, in my opinion, kind of ruined it, but Renak and Boss Arunka, that meta, the brand new defenses and everything that came out of it, was very, very fun, in my opinion. I liked that. Everything shifted. It was good. We are about to see that yet again. Now, obviously, we don't have a broken MO5 character just yet that's going to be released alongside her, because obviously we do have Surin coming out next week. But overall, in terms of this character, I think she's going to be absolutely insane. Is she OP, too broken, too OP? Honestly, she kind of is, but again, she is a necessary evil, which I think we desperately needed. We really needed a character like this, right? Let's be honest here. We're 7 years into Epic 7, and this is our first character that can technically stop revives and immortality in one. This is the first character in 7 years, right? If you wanted to stop revives and the immortalities, you need to use 2 characters. And funny enough, or strip them, but funny enough, the only character that can actually strip immortality, ignoring ER, right, is going to be basically Veronica. Which is still funny to this day, as she was the first character that can actually just give rid of immortality off rip. I don't know why, it's just so funny to me. It took us that long to really get a character like that. And it took us so long to get a character like this. Because again, revives have been in this game for a very, very long time anyways. They're just more annoying now than they were back then. So, I'm happy with this character. Yes, I think she's over the top. I think she's kind of cracked out. They kind of threw everything in her. I'm not really complaining about that. I think I dig it. Alright, I'm fine with it. I have always said this, and people may not agree with it, but honestly, I would prefer they make every single character broken. Because if every single character is broken, things are bound to shift. There's going to be a lot more things to actually play compared to limited characters that are very, very good, right? Or a limited amount of characters. Not limited characters in general, but the limited amount of characters that are actually very, very good, because those characters are actually really, really OP. That's why I think having almost every character OP will be better. But again, there are goods and bads that come out of that. And at that point, everything will be a must summon. We are technically there at that point, honestly. But yeah, it is kind of iffy when you really think about it the way I'm trying to say it. But honestly, I would rather they go down the route instead of just trying to make some mid characters. Let's be honest here. But overall, is she over the top? Honestly, yes, she is. But I think she is just a necessary evil. It is what it is. I'm happy with it. I'm fine with it. None of us are complaining. Funny enough, I don't think I've seen one negative thing about her. I don't think I've seen anyone complain about it besides them. Besides that one comment or Reddit post, I think it was, that says she's literally countering so much stuff, they should nerf her. That's the only complaint I've heard about her, is that she's so OP that they gotta do something about her. But, hey, it is what it is. We'll see how it is. You better enjoy how the game currently is right now for the next 2 weeks, because once this character drops, everything is changing. Everything. But other than that, though, thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you have a good day. I love you guys, and peace out.